Okay, hi, my name is Dr. Judy Wolf, and I'm the President and CEO of Young Arts Arizona. I have a PhD in educational psychology, and my career path was evaluative research in education, focusing on at-risk children. So when I moved to Phoenix, I met another gal who wanted to start a children's art gallery. So I said, well, we can do that. So I filled out the 501c3 papers, and we got our nonprofit status, and very quickly. And we opened our first show at Valley Youth Theater in 1999. We were incorporated in 1998, and we've been doing it ever since. My partner retired about 10 years ago, and then I've been running it by myself with a small part-time staff. Everyone on our staff is paid. I wouldn't say they're paid hugely, but they're paid. And they're all contracted. They all have other things that they do. We focus on at-risk children of any kind. That's mainly. We also have 4 teaching programs, well, 3 and almost 4. They're health-related. We have an ongoing program at Cardin Medical Services, and our art teacher is going through the training at Phoenix Children's. We were there before. We left to go to St. Joe's. They moved their kids back to Phoenix Children's, so we're working to go back there. We also have a teaching program at Ryan House and at Children's Rehab Services. We have our own galleries here, and we consider that 3 of them. The main gallery that rotates to the Capitol and the Senate, and sometimes Phoenix City Hall in the council chambers. We have a lot of parents that come for our openings, but our kids are at risk, and that means their parents are not very wealthy. So they don't contribute. We don't get our funds from our parents at all. Our goal is to help kids feel good about themselves. It's to give them increase their self-image, give them confidence. We do have some art supplies here, which we can supplement. Sometimes we get a grant that includes art supplies, in which case we will supplement. But in the last year or so, we haven't had a need to supply our own art. The programs really love working with us, and so they've done that part since we supply the teacher. We have a very, very large program with the juvenile justice system. We hang art in the courts and in detention and in probation at Durango. We get the art from the kids who are in detention waiting for their court dates. We train the supervisors, and they do the art workshops. We're happy to do it, to go in there, but they prefer if we don't. And after they had been teaching for a while, one of them said, I didn't know these kids could do anything positive. Well, that's pretty sad. So if we made that much of a difference in how kids who are being held for court dates, they haven't even been sentenced yet, are perceived, then I feel that we've done a real service. We pay ourselves for the frame, and we give the child the appropriate amount of money for the kid's age, and I think that's the least exciting part of our whole program. We serve anyone up to 21, and we serve anyone who's over 21 whose developmental age is younger than that, which sometimes means you're 40 years old, or who has some kind of a terrifically handicapping condition which makes their lives fairly miserable. We don't have too many of those, but we have. And we're pretty open and entrepreneurial, so if some good idea comes along, we feel like doing it, we will.